So I was able to list all those 4 lots that I talked about in my previous video, which were 2 book lots and 2 DVD lots. Today is Saturday, September 20. Wow, it is September 23rd, 2024. I'm closed for the day. Next week is Thanksgiving. Anyway, I listed those items, went through everything I said I was going to go through, and I prepared. I already photographed and put out all the new inventory for next week because we'll be closed on Thanksgiving, and then I'm going to open on Wednesday and then Friday and Saturday instead of Thursday. So that's good. I put everything out already, which was awesome. I'm super tired, but I don't have to do it next week. And then I had some sales come in on eBay, which is great. And today I made a buy all these DVDs, $25 for all those DVDs. And then there's 2 boxes of books. It's like a box and a half of books, and there's a bunch of maps. We'll see. I'll do some research on those. If those aren't worth it, I will not sell them. I was thinking about selling them as a giant lot on eBay, and there's like 40, 50 of them. So he said there's like 40 different states. So that also happened today. I was able to go through a bunch of records this morning and sort those out. So yeah, it was super productive today, and I made some sales on eBay. It's only Saturday. These Hawaiian Slack Key CDs I just listed recently. Both of those sold. Those came from the 5 pallets or gaylords of CDs. I sold 11 Clint Black CDs. I have $23.99 on here. I'm not sure if that's what it sold for. I believe so. But I sold 11 of those. Those will go out on Monday. And then, so, as you can see, I'm starting to sell off some of those CD lots that I've already sold some, but more that I've listed on eBay. The more you can get, the better. If I had like 25 Clint Blacks, it'd be even better. But 11's not bad. So yeah, that's not bad. This was a great sale. I talked about these were donated last week. They're 1st through 6th Harry Potter book on audiobook. So CD audiobooks. And what is it? 5 of them are sealed? Yes, 5 of them are sealed. And I listed this for $149.99 plus shipping, and I took an offer of $130. More than happy to take that offer. Really great sale. Guys, even if these weren't sealed, they'd still go for good money. I think they would still go for around $100. Even if it was a little bit less, that's still great money. But sealed, of course, you can get top dollar for it. So don't turn your nose. Is it turn your nose up? Yes, don't. I don't know. I'm really tired. Don't pass these up if they're sealed. Absolutely do not pass them up. But even if they're used, you just gotta check the CDs. That's the only pain in the butt, because there's a lot of them in sets. But yeah, $130 plus shipping. That was a great sale. I've sold audiobooks for a long, long time, many years when I only did Amazon, just books on Amazon, and then I got into other things. I was also selling audiobooks on Amazon, and then got into CDs and records and VHS tapes. But audiobooks can still do really well, for sure. Certain ones, of course, not every single one. There are certain ones, but Harry Potter's still do well, especially if you can get the whole set or most of the whole set, especially if they're sealed. But this is 6 of them, almost all of them. 5 sealed. Even if they weren't sealed, it's still great. If you can get the whole set, it's going to go for really good money as well. But yeah, so keep that in mind. Don't pass up the audiobooks if you see a bunch of them somewhere for cheap. This just happened to be donation. Someone came in. And yeah, this week has been good for donations, and a few. Did I only make one buy? I guess I only made one buy. So I wasn't able to get to the CDs that I have in the bathroom, which are all of the big sets and series that I've been putting to the side for a while as I went through those 5 gaylords of CDs. There's a ton of different ones in there. I've got hundreds and hundreds in there. So that's the next big project, to continue to go through everything that I've accumulated here. So everything that's out now, like, it's all sorted through. The only things that are not, I have those 2 down there, which I'm waiting to get to until I get through all the CDs in the bathroom and put those sets together. It's going to be great stuff. Before I do that, though, I'm still going to have to go through these books and those DVDs, because if I don't, things will accumulate. Yesterday, I did a trade, and I had a small stack, which I just went through today, of books and DVDs and some Blu-rays. And if I hadn't gone through that, they would be stacked up there as well with everything else. So continue to go through what I get in that's newer. And then once I get through that, I will tackle what's left in the warehouse here. But very excited about moving forward with that, and was thankful that I had an opportunity to get some more DVDs. And there was even some DVDs. There's a DVD here, right, that one Twisters that came out this year, I believe. That's similar to the one that came out in the 90s. I can't remember their names, but from like 94 or something like that. That one came in. There was a Deadpool and Wolverine one that came in that's from this year. So it's really good to get some new DVDs that were, they're in demand, and the prices are still pretty high. Another year or so or less, the prices will go down. So like for that Twisters one, it's like $15 and up on eBay. The Deadpool and Wolverine one is, I can't remember exactly, but it's around there as well. So yeah, so if you can get newer stuff, of course it's good. For me, it's great because I have a lot of people that are into movies, and when I get newer stuff, they typically come and pick it up. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work to get a retail store up and running, but it's been worth it for me, and I really enjoy going through. I enjoy putting out new inventory, keeping it organized, having people find cool stuff, and repeat customers. And I love selling items in person versus online. Not that I have anything against selling it online, but it's nice to get something in, look it up, price it, put it out, and it sells right away. You get the money right away. You have to deal with shipping it. You have to deal with any issues with that, returns, all that kind of thing. It's just pretty simple. I'm never going to be able to sell everything in the store. Like there's certain things that are just going to get way more money on eBay or on Amazon, and it's always going to make more sense to do it there. But it's great to diversify, and also to, like I said, just to be able to put stuff out and not only get it sold quickly and get paid quicker, but also building those relationships with people, getting to know people, seeing repeat customers. Of course, it also just kind of perpetuates the business where they tell other people, or they bring me stuff to trade, donate, or for me to buy. And so I'm always getting new inventory. That's been great, but that did not happen right away. Now, if I had been in a location that was a traditional retail space and location, it probably would have happened much quicker. But it still takes time. You still got to build up the customers, and they got to trust you, and they got to know where you are, and come back and know that you're doing good business, and all that kind of stuff. So it still takes time no matter what. But it's definitely worth it. And probably in the future, my plan is, just a little peek, is to build up my eBay business much smoother, selling a higher percentage of higher profit items, focusing on that with eBay because of how much time it takes to, sort and find it, price it, if it has to be cleaned, if it's this, that kind of thing, photograph it, list it, store it, and then ship it, right? All that stuff is more time consuming than just putting it in my store, which of course I still have to go through it, clean it, price it, but then I just put it out here, and I don't have to deal with shipping. I don't have to deal with any of that kind of stuff. People see it right in front of their face. I don't want to see more photos, have any questions about it. So I want to make it a little more, I'm going to make it, in that way, right? Higher profit items. Obviously trying to sell stuff quicker, but that's not always going to be the case. But, and then in the future, idea is to either, do more marketing, do more advertising, either via social media or paid, to bring more people to the store here. And also I would love to move into a traditional retail space. It's just the cost is so high. It depends on where it is, where I live, but it can be really expensive, especially in the better areas. So, but that's something that I can see in the future. for sure. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Take care.